Imagine a world where 6 heroes are chosen to save everything from pure evil. And among these 6, there's one hero who doesn't belong. He's an outsider, but he calls himself the strongest man in the world. His name is Adlet, and this is his story. Our journey starts with Adlet crashing into a sacred tournament. Everyone watches in shock as he steps into the ring, confident and fearless. He shouts, "I am the strongest man in the world," before defeating the warriors in front of him with strange tricks and unusual weapons. It's not magic, but it's not normal either. Who is this man, and why does he seem so sure of himself? Next, we see Adlet locked up in a prison cell. He's been captured for disrupting the sacred event, but he doesn't seem worried at all. Instead, he sits there smiling. Then, the ground shakes, the sky darkens, and suddenly a strange light appears on his hand, a flower symbol. He's been chosen as one of the 6 heroes. He grins, as if he knew this would happen. How did he know? Is he really the strongest or just a trickster? The prison door opens, and a young woman with silver hair steps inside. It's Nash, another chosen hero. She's a princess and a powerful warrior. She looks at Adlet, confused but curious. "Why are you in prison?" she asks. He laughs and replies, "I'm just here because I'm bored. Let's go save the world, shall we?" They escape together, running through forests and crossing rivers. Adlet talks nonstop, full of energy. He's loud, confident, and always smiling, but Nash watches him closely. She wonders, is he really this strong, or is he hiding something? Soon, they meet the other heroes, and the group gathers in a ruined temple. The time has come to face the great enemy, but before they can even plan, a strange thing happens. There's an extra hero. Instead of 6, there are 7. One of them is a fake, a traitor sent by the enemy. The heroes look at each other with suspicion, and guess who they suspect first? It's Adlet. He laughs nervously, holding up his hands. Wait, I'm not the fake," but the others don't believe him. His strange skills, his sudden appearance, it all looks suspicious. They point their weapons at him. Adlet backs away, trying to explain, "I am the strongest man. I was chosen, just like you." But they don't listen. They attack, and Adlet has no choice but to defend himself. He uses smoke bombs, traps, and quick movements. He's not using magic, but he's outsmarting them at every turn. He escapes into the forest, breathing heavily. He's alone now, and everyone thinks he's the traitor. Why does he keep saying he's the strongest when no one believes him? Hiding behind a tree, he thinks about his past. He remembers his training, the battles he fought, and the man who taught him everything, a warrior who believed in him when no one else did. It was this mentor who told him to become strong, not just in body but in mind. And now, it seems, Adlet has to prove himself once again. He decides to face the heroes, even if it means risking his life. He sneaks back into their camp and finds Nash, the only one who might believe him. He whispers to her, "I'm not the traitor. You have to trust me." She hesitates but then nods slightly. Maybe she sees something in his eyes, something true. Suddenly there's an explosion, and smoke fills the air. The enemy has found them. Dark creatures start attacking from all sides. The heroes have no time to fight among themselves now. They need to work together. But as they battle the monsters, they still keep an eye on Adlet, not fully trusting him. Adlet fights fiercely, using every trick he knows. He's fast and clever, but he's not just fighting to win. He's trying to protect the others, even the ones who accused him. He dives in front of Nash to block an attack, taking a hit to his side. He falls to the ground, bleeding. Why would a traitor protect them like this? As the battle ends, the heroes gather around him. He's hurt, but he's still smiling. "I told you," he says weakly. "I'm the strongest man," but now they look at him differently. Maybe he's telling the truth after all. But if he's not the fake, then who is? Adlet slowly stands up, wincing in pain. He faces the group, holding his side. "Listen," he says, his voice serious for once. "We're wasting time. The enemy is out there, and we're here fighting each other. Do you want to win this war, or do you want to keep doubting me?" The heroes exchange looks, still unsure. But they realize he's right. They nod, agreeing to a truce for now. Adlet takes a deep breath, relieved. But as they move forward, he knows this isn't over. He has to clear his name, find the real traitor, and prove that he belongs with these heroes. So now the question is, can Adlet really do it? Can he uncover the truth before it's too late? Or will he be betrayed by the very people he's trying to save? The group continues their journey, deeper into the dark lands. The trust between them is shaky, but Adlet doesn't give up. He jokes, he fights, he pushes forward, because that's who he is, the man who never gives up, the strongest man in the world. But as the night falls and the shadows grow, the real challenge begins. Will they make it to the end together, or will their doubts tear them apart? If you want to find out what happens next, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. This is just the start of Adlet's adventure, and trust me, things are only going to get more intense from here.